Hello there, my name's Andrew Faraday. I'm an officer in the 22nd Birmingham Boys Brigade Company. I'm doing this video because I realised that sometimes I'm heavily dyslexic, and I find written instructions to activities really difficult to understand sometimes. So I realise I'm probably not the only one, so I decided that I'm going to make some little videos with different skills, different badges and activities that we do in our company, and if it works, then if it works for you, please do comment and tell me, give me feedback. Although I'm uploading this onto Facebook, onto the Boys Brigade Facebook page, I'm also going to be uploading it to my YouTube channel so that you can get to it anytime you need. My username, my name on YouTube is Kazuki. I will leave a link I will also give you a link to that, which is flashing on screen now, so that you can go to. Please don't hesitate to sort of share this with anybody you want. It's my hope that you'll see this and you'll decide, well, actually that's a good idea, I think I'll do the same, so that we can make this spread countrywide, not just Boys Brigade but Girls Brigade as well. Scouts, I don't care, as long as this video can be useful. So enough blurb, I've been talking enough now. We'll get on to the activity. So today I decided we were going to try coconut biscuits. It's a recipe I found at college that years and years ago that I really enjoyed doing. It nice and easy. So the camera's going to die in a second, so I do apologise for that, and I'll see you soon. Anyway, let's get on to it. Hello there, so the recipe I've decided to use, please hang on a second. The recipe I've decided to use it's come from a website called Kids Spot. I'll leave a link in the description, as you're going to see. So today we're going to be making coconut biscuits, although from the looks of it they look more like maroons to me. So yeah, so what I'll do as well, if you look there, you'll see the ingredients come up on screen. So yeah, it's suggested that you preheat your oven to 180 degrees. If you've got a fan assisted oven, it's 160 degrees. And you'll need 2 baking trays lined with with greaseproof paper, and just set them aside for the time being. Okay. So for this. So this recipe, it's prep time about 10 minutes, so that's like the making of the cake, and cooking time it's about 15 minutes, so overall about 25 minutes. It's a good little recipe. It'll be good for either, I suppose, anchors, juniors or company really. It's a good time filler if, say, you've got other badges. You could just do this as like a bit of fun or something. It'll be good for a badge. So I do ask you to bear with me. I'm a bit camera shy. I haven't been doing this for very long. But I promise you stick with me, I'll stick with you. So I just decided, to do this just as a little fun. This is what, as our company night is on a Thursday, I'm hopefully going to do this on a regular basis with different things, not just cooking. And I want to upload it on a Wednesday night. So just let me know what you think and I'll do my best. So the first thing I've decided I'm going to do, as we need one freshly beaten egg. Okay, now just be careful with your shells, not to contaminate anything. It's best. Okay, then what they need you to do is just to beat your eggs. Now I'm not the world's expert on baking, so I do apologise. Okay, so once your egg is beaten properly, you can pop that aside. Now, speaking the obvious sort of thing, it is best that you just wash your hands, even though you probably haven't touched it with your hands, but yeah, just be on the safe side and rub it down anything like I've done. Then of course you need to start measuring out your ingredients, which we will do in just a second. So we need 120 grams of butter. I've got my trusty scales here waiting for me. Okay. Probably need a knife just to cut it off like that. That's it. In all honesty, depending on what age group you're doing this with, it might be best for you to measure out your ingredients beforehand, so that like you can just make sure that it's all sorted. Now, this asks you to melt down the butter, which I've never known in all the sorts of things I've done, but hey ho. So all I'm going to do with that, put it into a dish. Now, the way I tend to do it is just put a little bit of water on the pan. Not a lot, just a little bit. Don't even have to bring it to the boil, just enough to heat to sort it out. So then you take it, and I'll show you. I can't at the moment, I'm sorry. And then just put that. Change of plan. So they ask you to melt your butter down, which I've done. Sorry, can't see it. So yeah, so that's the best way for that. Now, the measurements on this, I'm afraid I'm having to do by trial and error, because I don't have the measurements they give you is a cup. So I'm going to do it by a bit of a mug and just hope for the best sort of thing. Whew. It says a cup of coconut, put it all into the pot, and sugar. I'm just using normal casting sugar. sure there's no lumps in this, because that's the one thing I haven't got is a spade, a thing. Okay, so now you can see it's all in there now. So now it says to combine flour, and give it a good stir, so you need to give it a good stir now. You just give it a good, try and get as many of the lumpy sugar bits out as you can. Okay, like that. So now it says you need to add your egg and your butter. Into there, like that. And then basically just give it a good mix until finally it starts, as you can see, it's starting to mould together. You just keep giving it a good stir. If it does get a bit too thick, if you just add a very slight drop of water, but only a slight bit, or it'll be too runny. Just like that. And just keep mixing it until all the dry, till it's all sort of mixed into a ball. Like that. You can mix it together with your hands, but unfortunately I don't. Part of my learning difficulties, I don't like getting my hands dirty. But you can mix it with your hand, which I dare say is probably a lot easier, but it's just me being me. Right, so as you can see, it's now sort of mixed. The kids will probably love the messiness of it. You know what kids are like. So now I think you can see me now. So now all you need to do is get a tablespoon and roll it up into like a little ball. Roll them. So, tablespoon. Like that. Now you can just put them in a little bowl. You can make these as big or as little as you like. I prefer the little ones, and then you can just sort of make as many as you can. So what I've done, baking tray, then greaseproof tray thing. Okay. Then all you need to do is just take off the hoop. I don't know why it's there, but okay. Then you just pop it back into the thing. Like that. And you just roll it out really, so it's in measurement with your tray. And if you just wrap it around your tray like that, and if I just pull the camera forward a bit, as you can see, I've got my baking tray in front of me. Okay. Please excuse the state of my kitchen. I'm just trying to get myself sorted with everything close by. So what they do now is you get your spoon. Again, just mix it up into a little thing. If you want to, you can just manipulate it with your hand like that. Again, I don't like my hands getting dirty, but then you just slot it onto the tray in little balls if you can. Don't have to be too neat, like that. Okay, and you keep doing that. Then you just manipulate it again. Make sure it's okay. At this point, you will have to just make sure that the kids' hands have been washed. You know, normal food hygiene. But like, you know. It should make quite a few, this mixture, but don't be afraid to sort of make it more or make less of this, depending on how many kids you've got, and you know, so okay, just make sure you manipulate them. You don't have to be neat, just a rough size. You see, now our kids, we have a lot of younger kids, and like anchors and juniors, they probably will need a helping hand, but like, you know the ability of your own kids, don't you? So our kids, we have quite a big company. We have up to 10 juniors and 2 older ones. I would like to get the company section built up again, but yeah, hey ho, it's just the number of kids you've got. And to be quite honest, we're not your average company. Excuse me, I'm just washing my hands. And we're up until about a few years ago, we had quite a few special needs. We had the most in our county, in our area. So we had to change quite radically to survive, to be honest. I'm sure there's companies out there that will agree that, you know, it's not easy at all by any means, which is why I think I want to do this, just to help out. I mean, you know, every company, it's stressful. Being a leader is stressful. So this is why I chose to do this. So if you like the way I said, please just bear in mind that I am still a beginner. So yeah, but if you know, feel free to sort of comment. I welcome any feedback you can give my hands, you know, that you can give me. And I thank you for watching. So I'm going to put these. I'm going to go in the oven now for 15 minutes, and then I'll be back to show you. Okay. See you soon. Just check them about halfway through cooking. Now, I've got to be honest with you, I didn't think they were going to come out properly, but when you look at this, look at that. Those are going to be, they look fantastic, so I'll check back in with you once they're done. So they've just come out and I'm so pleased with these. Okay, the one thing I have learned is you should give them a bit more room as they do expand. However, I'm pleased with those. So, if you enjoyed it, thank you very much thank you very much for watching. I will do another video next week, so I will see you sure and steadfast next week. Andrew Faraday signing off.